Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Geek Grand Championship. Got another match for you today. Obviously, I've messed this up. My name is Alex, and matches Geek. It's been 3 years. I should really find a better way to open the show. Moose and Jack. Jack is very familiar with Moose as they run the Canadian legal system, I'm told, and Moose is familiar with Moose because that is his name. Jack is my teammate here or there, and believe it or not, I hate him. And I've never met Moose, but he seems like a really swell guy. Just vibes, just real quick vibes. They both won one match, and now they're here for their second. And who knows? Maybe Jack will lose. That'd be really funny. Any questions? Nope. Great. Promos.
Playing this from a closet. Because that's just how life is. And sometimes you just got to go into a closet and play a little trivia to blow off some steam. Unfortunately, Jack, you're the guy I got to blow off steam against. You seem like genuinely a good guy. You're a Canadian. I'm a Moose. You know, we should be best of pals. But unfortunately, we find ourselves on the other side of the ring in this match. But I wish you best of luck, pal. And as per the sign on my construction site says, don't stress. It'll all be over soon, my friend. Good luck. But I'm still going to win.
Yeah. Hi. I'm back for another Geek Grand Championship match. First one since I won my debut, and honestly, I'm really excited to play Moose. This is a great competitor. I watched his previous match when it came out, and after that, I was really excited at the prospect of playing him, and now it's actually happening. I have all of the confidence in myself that I could win this, and my teammate in a completely different place has none of the confidence in me. So that's just great. So great encouragement and a lot of support on my end. Moose, you seem like a cool dude. Can't wait to finally play you. I just hope to come out on top. Sorry.
And we're back. Yeah, you think I'd like Jack a lot more. We host like podcasts together. It just doesn't anyway. Yeah, and trivia and closets, name a more iconic duo. All right, let's get started with round number one. Here in round number one, here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring in today's competitors, and we are going to get started with round number one, and that is going to be 10 questions, count them 10 questions from what we here at opening night, currently Geek Grand Championship, have determined to be Geek. We will have around 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. We will then call on you by name to show your answer, as well as say it aloud, please. My mother is hard of hearing, and so am I, as it turns out. You have 3 repeats for the whole of this match, as well as a challenge for the whole of this match. If you get all these first 10 questions right, you will have the potential for a bonus question, if that's cool. And please, before we get started, please try to keep your hands on screen as much as possible, because Boatman will yell at me. All right, let's get started with your first question, which will come in the category of Star Wars. In The Phantom Menace, what does Darth Sidious send Darth Maul to do when he first introduces him? I'm sorry about this, but some of our dorks went to the Star Wars thing, and they had a great time, but I wasn't there, so it wasn't as cool. There, I said it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will start with Moose.
Capture and/or bring back Padme.
And we will go to Jack.
Find Queen Amidala.
Good. Both? Yep. All right. Both are correct. Everybody is on the board, as we will get on to your second question, which will come from our mixed bag. In Avatar, what does Jake do in the last shot of the movie? Avatar, of course, a very small movie. You maybe didn't even see it, to be perfectly honest. You can be forgiven. It's a very obscure kind of film. Almost didn't even get released. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Jack.
Bombed at the box office, I believe, but he opens his eyes.
Yeah, and Moose.
Yeah, I put after transferring his consciousness to his avatar, he opens his eyes.
Both are correct.
Sorry, I went with the long explanation. Listen,
Reasonable.
you're like a
and correct.
one-man color commentary, so I figured I can liven things up a little bit with some more explanation.
Oh, we've never met, so that's probably a good idea. Your next question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. Which Wizarding World movie features a monkey hurting itself with a wand? And now the stumpers come out. Give them time to think. I really do wish that I had a co-host, but all of mine, usual ones, are cowards. That includes Bean Daddy in the back, British Daddy, and the Twig. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We'll go back to Moose.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
And we'll go to Jack.
I said The Crimes of Grindelwald.
The correct answer is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So Moose will go up exactly 1 point on Jack. A lot of game left to be played as we hit your next question, which will come from the category of Marvel films. Who plays Dr. Martine Bancroft in Morbius? Who's gonna get this point? Who's gonna get morbed? Like that one time that happened to me in one of the most important matches of my career. I'm not salty. I just really hate Vampire's Kiss. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Jack.
That lady that won the Razzie, whose name I don't know.
Moose.
Okay, so it's a woman, so it's not Matt Smith.
It is not Matt Smith. It is also not Isa Gonzalez like I thought it was for this whole time. It's actually Adria Arjona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew that, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know her name.
Yeah. Once
All right.
again, comedic commentary filling in. Well done, Jack. Well played.
Why, thank you.
Your next question will come from the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. In Iron Man 3, how does Killian force the Iron Patriot armor to open? I famously love this movie. So much so that I skip it when I do MCU rewatches because, like, I'm not going to learn anything else about it. It's such a spectacularly made movie. We're just done with it forever. Bean Daddy in the back is laughing because I'm lying. I hate it. No more. The director of this movie should be shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. I don't remember where we are in the starting order, so I'm going to go with Moose.
The director gave us the amazing movie, The Nice Guys. So he shouldn't be shot for that because that's a cinematic gem. But he overheats it and he heats the abdomen so it forces it open.
And Jack.
I couldn't remember, so I said I forgot temporarily, but paralyzes Rhodey.
I'm going to give it to Moose on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Jack is wrong and Moose is right.
I am wrong.
Your next question. I don't know why I get these such trying to say that. Your next question will come from Star Trek. In Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, when Bones and Kirk go to Rua Penthe, one prisoner says he wants what possession of theirs?
Oh, shit.
So, it's you. You're stuck in probably the best Star Trek movie. What do you want most in the world? Really think about that. So you can forget to write down the correct answer. I'm not talking to anybody specifically. Jack.
Shut up.
We'll see. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Jack, what do you got?
I couldn't remember, so I just wrote down their phaser.
And Moose.
Their jackets.
I'll give you that. Yep, jackets, coats, fair answers. I have Moose up 3 points as we get into your next question, which will come from the category of sci-fi killers. Which sci-fi killers movie features a teenager taping the lock of their school to get in after hours? I recently hosted a match with someone that I was about to go on a date with right there, and I can honestly tell you that it was one of the most nerve-wracking experiences of my life, and that I would do it again. I would change absolutely nothing. I try to live the weirdest life possible, and so should you. Eat cotton candy for breakfast and see what happens. 1 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Moose.
Is it Alien versus Predator Requiem?
And we will go to Jack.
Aliens versus Predator Requiem.
Yep. Good. Yep. Both are correct.
Also, this is whiteboard 2.
This is whiteboard 2? Okay, great.
Yeah, I did write Alien versus Predator Requiem.
I would like to
Aliens versus Predator.
That
You know
because
what?
it is Aliens versus.
It is
Predator.
Aliens versus Predator Requiem. So we're going to take. We're not even going to look that up. Jack will get the point on that, and Moose will not get the point on that.
Sorry,
No, it's good. It's a good one. As we do your next question, we're almost done here with round number 1. We almost made it out of round number 1 without a challenge. DC. In The Batman, how does the DA Gil Colson die? We're looking for a general answer on this one. Just reeling from that intense challenge we had. The rare claws of Jacariah Pinchuk, who has never touched it. You know what? It doesn't matter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will start with Jack because I'm mad at him.
He's blown up.
And we will go to Moose.
Did you guys ever see the movie Stripes? When they said, "What happened to your commanding officer?" Blown up, sir.
Blown up explosion. I will accept some variation or all variations of that as we get into your not last question, but we're almost there, which will come from the category of the DCEU. In Birds of Prey, how does Victor Zsasz realize that Dinah is working with the police? Popping off. Almost here in round number 1. Okay, good. Have the right score. How about that? Killing it. Killing it. Multi-face job. And I'm... Y'all, I haven't slept in years. 5, 4, 3. That is Jack's first repeat, once again, from the category of the DCEU. In Birds of Prey, how does Victor Zsasz realize that Dinah is working with the police? That's just what we needed for this to go on longer. Thanks to one Jackie P for elongating this for some reason. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Moose.
I don't know. He sees her with Cassandra Cain.
And we'll go to Jack.
I said he overhears Black Canary talking to Montoya.
Both are incorrect. Jack slightly closer. We were looking for, he sees text messages on the phone.
Right.
All right. That leads us to your final question in this round number 1, and it will come from the category of Middle Earth. What is the first Middle Earth movie to feature a dwarf dying? I can't wait for us to do the Let's Love series for Middle Earth, because that will take several hours of my already fairly limited existence. But it will be just the finest time. So many special guests. No one from these movies, though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. And we will go to Jack.
The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey.
And we will go to Moose.
But The Hobbit: A Battle of Five Armies.
The correct answer is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. All right, so at the end of round number 1, the scores as I have them, unless I am mistaken, which is usually correct, the scores I have it is 6-5, favoring Moose.
Barn burner.
So close game here, as we prefer to say. And we'll go on to round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. We have 3 categories. Each player will take 1 and attempt to answer 5 questions, each worth 2 points. If they're not comfortable with their answer, they can go down in point value and earn themselves some multiple choice answers. Still around 15 seconds to answer to the best of your abilities. Keep in mind, there is stealing in this one. Jack, you have used exactly 1 repeat. Moose, you still have all 3 of yours, as well as challenges are still on the board. Moose, you have control of the board. Speaking of, that affords you the opportunity of whether you want to take your category first or second, as well as you want to answer your questions first or second. What would you like to do?
I'll go first on both.
Going first and choosing first. All right. Your options today, once again, Star Wars, Middle Earth, and Marvel.
I'll go Star Wars.
Star Wars. A man after my own interests. And Jack, you'll be answering your question second. What would you like? You still have Middle Earth and Marvel.
I will take Middle Earth, please.
Middle Earth is off of the board. We will be going to Marvel in round number 3, should we need it. Moose, over to you. 5 questions in the category of Star Wars. Are you ready?
Yes.
Lovely. Your first question. What Star Wars movie was the first one to feature a Super Battle Droid?
Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones.
That is correct for 2 points. Second question. How many people have directed a single Star Wars movie? And we'll give you extra time for this one.
Six.
That is correct for 2 points.
Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Attack of the...
Yeah. Did I just count one too many then?
Did you remember the Clone Wars, the animated?
Yes, that's because it was Irvin Kershner, the
Jack, if
Richard
you're going to challenge, I need
Marquand,
to know something.
Dave Filoni, Gareth Edwards,
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson,
Yeah.
and Ron Howard.
Yeah, okay. I'm fine.
Okay, great. Yes, 6 is the correct answer. Third question. When Rey is trying to attack Luke after he interrupts her vision with Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi, what does she do that causes Luke to trip and fall backwards?
She ignites her lightsaber.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. In Return of the Jedi, when Luke arrives at the final celebration, he hugs Han, Leia, and who else?
Is it Wedge Antilles?
It is Wedge Antilles. That is correct for 2 points.
Whew.
And your final question. In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, when asked by the Rebel Command if she knows where her father is, Jyn says she prefers to think what?
Multiple choice. I need to hear the phrasing.
All right. Is it A, he is dead? B, he is a prisoner? C, he escaped the Empire? Or D, he is a rebel?
He is dead.
And that is correct for one
Yeah.
more point.
I didn't
Bring your
know. I
total to
thought you were
15.
looking for the exact quote. Otherwise, I would have said, okay, it's fine. Yeah, good.
That is 9 points added, bringing your total to 15. An amazing round in Star Wars. Jack, we go now to you for your round in Middle Earth. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Your first question. In which Middle Earth movie would you find a character visiting the high fells of Rudour?
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
That is correct for 2 points. Second question. On what part of his body does Haldir get injured first, right before being mortally hit in The Two Towers? Need an answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. Once again, on what part of his body does Haldir get injured first, right before being mortally hit in The Two Towers?
It's leg.
That is incorrect. So we'll go to Moose for a potential 2-point steal.
Is it his arm?
And that is correct for a 2-point steal. All right, over to Jack. The character of Lobelia Sackville Baggins physically appears in which Middle Earth movie?
The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies.
Yeah.
That is correct for 2 points.
That bitch be stealing the
Also-
spoons.
Also, the extended edition of the first one.
Yeah.
Which should be.
Fourth question. In Return of the King, what does Gollum use to knock down Sam inside of Mount Doom right before biting Frodo's finger off?
A rock.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. How many live-action Middle-earth movies feature a troll?
You go with 5.
That is incorrect. So for another potential 2-point steal, we'll go over to Moose.
Is it 4?
And that is correct for another 2-point steal.
Fellowship of the Ring, Return to the King, Unexpected
Fellowship.
Journey, Battle of Five Armies.
I'm gonna challenge that because they show up in the second one when they show up in the Two Towers as well when Frodo and Sam are at the Black Gate with Gollum.
All right, we looked at the footage. Well, I looked at the footage. David did nothing. And Jack was right. There are trolls in Battle of Five Armies, making the answer 1 up than what we thought it was. That's what the challenge is there for, making the answer 5, giving Jack a 2 points. Giving him back the 2 points. The conversion didn't happen. Jack gets 2 points. The score right now, as I have it, is 17-13 going into round number 3. Yep. I just did the math. 3 comes after 1 and 2. So here's how round number 3 is going to work. We have a potential 2, 3, and 5 points question to determine who is going to win this game, advance to play in the next round of whatever we're calling this. This 2, this 3, and this 5 will come, all of them, from the category of Marvel. Hey, the Captain Marvel trailer, or the Marvels trailer just dropped today, so that's really nice. Good job, everybody. Good
Fantastic.
synergy.
We done.
Moose, you still have control of the board. Very simple question. Do you want set 1 or set 2?
Let's go 1.
All right. Wants the 1. Jack will get the 2. Jack, by the way, you have only 1 repeat left, and you've got a little bit of catching up to do. So, Jack, we will start with you for 2 points. Who plays Johnny Blaze in Ghost Rider?
Nicolas Cage.
That is correct for 2 points. Now for 3 points, and to take the lead, what is the profession of the first person killed by Michael Morbius in Morbius?
A doctor.
That is incorrect. We were looking for a mercenary. We would have also accepted security, private security. So here is the situation. Jack, with 1 repeat left on the board, you do have to hit your 5-point question to stay alive. If you don't, Moose will win this match by TKO. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Then for 5 points, what specific type of object does Bullseye first throw at Matt during their fight at the church in Daredevil? Need an answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, that is your final repeat. Once again, for 5 points. What specific type of object does Bullseye first throw at Matt during their fight at the church in Daredevil?
You played a hell of a game, Moose. I'm getting this wrong, but because I can't think of anything else, and this movie is more of a series of Evanescence music videos than an actual movie, I'm just going to say a playing card.
Ugh.
And your winner by way of technical knockout, Moose Haas. The correct answer is, and this is honestly one of my favorite questions ever written, a collection plate.
Yeah.
Yep, a collection plate. A fantastic question, an excellent match. Well done to both players. Jack is frozen. Let's get him off screen so we can talk to today's winner. Moose, hell of a game. I think you may have been just a slightly bit disappointed with your round 1, but all's fair when you get the win. A fantastic round in Star Wars. Our Star Wars questions are absolutely no joke, and you pretty much ran right through them. And then not needed for round number 3, some excellent steals in the second, of course. How do you feel?
Good, man. Circumstances where like I'm literally taking this from a closet. So like circumstances were kind of crazy, and I was hoping I was going to be able to make the match. I had to jump a flight last night to San Francisco, like last minute. So I've been up since like 3 a.m. here in California, and it's been kind of a crazy day, and I've had almost like 0 prep time. But goddamn it, I love Star Wars. And so as soon as I like saw that on my potential slices, I was like, okay, I got to take that. I was tempted to actually put Marvel for my round 2 and just suffer through Marvel, because I knew I could get some deep cuts in Marvel for round 3, but it worked out. Jack played a heck of a game. I mean, you guys throw some crazy obscure questions into the mix. I was disappointed. I only got 6 points in round 1, but strategy was always there. I mean, the goal is if you have the win, or if you have the lead, you just continue to press. And you continue, like, at least that's my strategy. Even if you're up by 1 point, you just continue to press the advantage, press the lead, go first, put the pressure on your opponent. I see where he was going with Haldir being injured in the leg, because Haldir backs away, and the way he backs away makes it seem like it, but then there's the cut on his arm that's revealed. So Jack played a hell of a game. Jack, it was a good time, buddy. I'd love to face you again down the line. But yeah, once again, I'm very grateful you guys are having me play in your league. It's very nice to meet everybody on here. And yeah, cheers. Thanks again. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. This does mean we do know your next match. We'll be playing Javi Madden, who is a shining young competitor here. So we will see you again real soon. I would advise you get some more sleep, get some rest, a bit of prep time. I'm sure it would do everybody some wonders. You are an absolute trooper. A hell of a match, a hell of a game played. Your winner by TKO, Moose Haas.
Thank you.
And we are going to be right here with my good friend Jack Pinchuk. Jack, you played a really good match. Solid. You are a solid competitor. I've always said so, despite the fact that you're just like fine. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
If I can't joke with you, I'll do it with somebody else. No, you did fairly well in round 1. Middle Earth, I think the steals just got away from you. Giving up a 2-point steal in a category like that.
Yeah, I knew the mortal wound was the head, and I wasn't sure if it was his arm or leg, so I just took the 50-50 shot. That was probably a mistake. Probably could have checked down the multiple, but that's on me. Moose is a hell of a player, and I'm honestly not upset about this loss. It was a close game after round 1. He just got the jump on me in round 2, and I couldn't recover because Daredevil is really forgettable. But no, yeah, and thank God my internet decided to cut out after the match had finished, kind of after I'd finished answering questions. So, there's that.
Yeah, it'll happen. I don't know what your next match is. I'll be honest. We don't.
That's fine.
The scheduling is not like that. We only scheduled the winners, which is why I haven't played here in so long. So Jack, we'll see you again at some point in time. Once again, we're gonna watch a Marilyn Monroe movie probably here soon. So don't. We'll see each other. That's probably what's killing this relationship, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on winner by TKO, but still did a good job, Jack Pinchuk. Folks, we got through it. Just another absolutely spectacular recording. Am I right?